Okay, I brought my tool chest today. This was my father's. I'm gonna move that, I need to see y'all. Can you help me move that, please? Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. They all know that when I teach, they have to all see me. Don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Move whatever they have to do. A lot of the guys have alluded to tools today, hence our tool chest, right? That's what we do here at Exodus. We try to equip you with tools so that when you go out to the adversities that were spoken about by Demario, you will be able to open your tool chest and reach down and get something that perhaps you didn't have before to fight it off, because adversity is there waiting, guys, as you know. You who are already out have already faced some, haven't you? You've already had some struggles. So, and when I teach, I like for guys to come in who have wonderful stories of success, but I also have young men come in who have just gotten out of their second term in prison and have checked back in with us to tell you the struggles and what, when they fell down, how they got back up. So it's important for you to hear all of that. Now here's the deal, and y'all heard me say this before. We can give you the tools, but what can't we do?
Make us use them.
We can't make you use them, can we? So I hope each of you will have the wisdom and the maturity to be done and to reach out for help when you need it and to get in your tool chest, okay? Nothing's going to be different if nothing is different. So if you go right back to your same nest with your same running buddies, it's the rare person who won't have the same result.
Yep.
True?
True.
So, I want you to choose change, and that's what we do here at Exodus. When we interview you, that's what we talk to you about. Are you ready? Are you ready to change? And every young man in here said yes, they were. So I'm counting on it. You each leave with my card, with my personal cell phone number on it. When my boys were growing up, when they didn't get home on time, what does every mother think? They're in a ditch, right? So, give me a call. I still have guys that call me that graduated from my class 2 years ago, and the first thing they say is, Miss Kathy, I'm not in a ditch. Or, Miss Kathy, I'm in a ditch. But they all know what I mean when I say, just call and let me know. You don't have to say a lot. Just let me know you're not in a ditch, because y'all know how I teach. When I teach you, each one of you leaves with a little part of my heart, you know? And it hurts my heart when you fail. We had a young man just a week or so ago that was reincarcerated, and it hurts your heart a little bit, you know? But I brought some things today on an uplifting note. Aren't y'all happy about that? Okay, here are some tools. Have a lot of stuff in here. But I also have what I need. And I also have in here what you need, which is even better, right? Let me reach down in here. So I have for you a toothpick. To remind you to pick the good qualities in everyone. Because when you came here, that's what we did with you. Okay? A rubber band. To remind you to be flexible. Because you know that 72-hour plan we wrote? Huh. They turned into a 3-month plan to get those first 72-hour things done, right? Remember, don't get sidetracked. Okay? The other thing you're going to need, trust me, a Band-Aid. To remind you to heal hurt feelings, whether yours or someone else's. Pretty simple.
Amen.
You know, we all carry that hurt around with us. Forgive yourself Go forward. An eraser. To remind you that everyone makes mistakes. You do too. I do too, even though I try to let you know that I'm perfect. That's one of my many faults. They all laugh when I tell them I'm frequently wrong, but never in doubt. So, forgive yourself. A Hershey kiss? No. To remind you that everyone needs a hug or a compliment every day. And you know, guys, I come up here and work and I teach, but you thank me, but I could never thank y'all enough. Because through me working here, I heal myself. You've heard me say that before. So, my thanks to you for helping me in that journey. I tell them when I have good times, and I tell you when I have bad times. I had a visit recently with my son, who, for you who don't know, is a heroin addict, that didn't go all that well. And when I came back, the first thing the guy said is, "How was your trip? We prayed for you." And that just warms me. You know, how wonderful that is. A mint. To remind you that you're worth a mint to your family, to your friends, and to me. I had to stop on the way and buy some gum. To remind you to stick with it. And you can accomplish great things. When that 72-hour plan doesn't go as you had planned it to, you may need a whole pack of gum, guys, but get the gum. Okay? Perseverance. We had a little lesson in perseverance when this young man right back here, Mr. Morrilton, I asked him to open my gun packet. He couldn't get it open. And as a typical teacher, I said, if somebody else was going to do it, I said, no, let's let him do it. Because you need to stick with something until you get it done.
Amen.
Right? Yep. Can't help myself. Okay. A pencil. To remind you to count your blessings every day.
Yep.
When y'all would come to class and be down and despondent, what did I tell you? You need to do a gratitude list, son. When I get up in the morning, sometimes I'm in a grumpalumpikus mood, you know? I say, I just wait a while and think of 3 things I'm thankful for. And sometimes I have hard time thinking about what can I be thankful for. But I can always come up with 3 things. And you can too, even where you are today wearing brown. You've got a lot to be thankful for. So count your blessings. And I'm a big tea drinker, y'all who know me. I don't drink coffee, but I drink lots of tea. And I have a tea bag in here somewhere. Here. Combine. This is to remind you that you never know how strong you are until you're put in hot water.
Amen.
You know, he never gives us more than we can handle.
Yep.
So be a tea bag. Be loose leaf tea. Be a tea bag. Okay? I wanted to talk to you a little bit for you who are visiting today. A little bit about what we do at Exodus. What tools have we given them? We've had a lot of people talk about tools. What do we do? Well, we put you through man school, didn't we?
Yeah.
How many of y'all have I told? You need to grow up, son. Got family now. You need to be a man. You put down your selfish ways. Take care of things. You're an adult now. You know, it's been my experience with adult men. I might be a little biased. For sure. That a lot of men want, a lot of young men want all the accoutrements of adulthood. They want to make their own decisions. They want to do this. They want to do that. But one thing they're missing is the responsibilities they have as an adult. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about being an adult, being a good parent, being a responsible citizen. So a true man embodies both things, right? A man of God. And that's what you've been to. One thing we also work with on young men with going forward is to get a mentor, right? To get a mentor going forward, because some of you haven't had real good role models or have had them but have chosen not to listen to them. So get a mentor going forward that you can work with and trust, and who you will listen to, who will call you on your you-know-what stuff, right? Okay, in my class, we work on it. It's kind of a painful, ongoing process sometimes, isn't it? Smile. Yes. We worked on identifying strengths and weaknesses, didn't we? Just got somebody last week to admit a weakness. We had to vote because we talked about the 11 resources, right? And I won't say which one it was. But we talked about who perhaps needed to work on that as one of their 11 resources. And this person took a little offense, like, me? I have really strong emotional. And I said, really? Because it has been my observation. And I said, wait, we'll just vote. Everyone has voted the same way, but it made you kind of look and see. Yeah, kind of opened an eye, and that's what as friends in the classroom we can do, because nobody meant it maliciously. Everybody's trying to help everybody.
That's right.
Okay. You also learn about 12-step work here, don't you? Work a program. Hello? Work a program. Hello? Get a sponsor. Okay? We also worked a lot on planning. What are you going to do? Where are you going to live? Where are you going to work? What's your plan for your future? Sad to say that plan is a 4-letter word that these gentlemen aren't real familiar with. You know?
Yep.
We worked on a 72-hour stability plan, didn't we? When you get out, what are you going to do for the first 72 hours? The statistics of relapse within the first 72 hours are staggering. Staggering. So get your plan and stick to it. Okay, when we first talked about resources, what do you think about when you talk about resources? Money, right? Do you have resources? We all think about money. Gentlemen right out of prison don't have a lot of money.
Nope.
You know, it's kind of a common thread. They've kind of burned bridges and thrown away a lot of stuff that they once had, starting over. I once thought about my son, how many freaking coats can you buy for somebody in one winter? You know, starting over and over and over. So we worked a lot on that because you have 10 other resources. Financial is just one of them. Everybody in here has a good brain, a good heart. Just got to use it, guys. And much to their consternation, I'm a former English teacher. So we talked a lot about proper language and proper usage of language. We done did it. If you're a teacher, there's some red thing that goes off in your brain. It's kind of an alert when we done did it. Okay. We talked about social capital, the importance of networking when you get out, the importance of staying in touch with good, healthy people in your support system. Stay in touch with Exodus, guys.
Yep.
We'll help you. It's always good to see our graduates back. If you're a graduate and are back today, stand up. Yay! my heroes.
Yep.
Because they're very brave people. When you start something else, when you leave your old, everything you know behind and start all over, Garner has a new city, a new life. Takes a lot of courage, guys.
Good job, too.
Hey, I haven't heard about that. Where?
Ace class.
Whoop, whoop. You know, that's what we try to do, is try to help you network to get a life, a job with a sustainable wage. So I'm thrilled to hear that, thrilled. We also have potlucks here at Exodus once a month. We're having our Thanksgiving potluck on Sunday. I'm making turkey and dressing and ham, so come on over. And it looks like we're gonna have a full house. Oh my Lord. But anyway, another thing we worked on was time management, procrastinating. Very common for addicts to be procrastinators. True?
Very true. Absolutely.
Make a freaking list and stick to it. Right?
Yep.
It's not rocket science, guys. We also did God tools, didn't we? Some of you have left your religion, kind of let it go by the wayside. So pick it back up, because what's facing you when you get out is bigger than you. So use your resources, okay? I have one other little thing to read to you, and you'll be glad to know I'm through then. Okay. This is a poem. I love poems, evidently. We've heard a lot of them today. Life by Mother Teresa. Life is an opportunity, benefit from it. Life is beauty, admire it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a duty, complete it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a promise, fulfill it. Life is sorrow, but you can overcome it. Life is a song, so sing it. Life is a struggle, accept it. Accept it. Life is a tragedy, confront it. Life is an adventure, dare it. Life is luck, make your own. Life is too precious, do not destroy it. Life is life, fight for it. That's all I have.